everyone. This is IDW here for LandFest Charity Stream. We're going to be playing Godzilla, the role-playing game, which is a new original RPG system. We are currently on Kickstarter. You can find us at the QR codes there on your screen. They'll be coming up once we go to the table cam. But hi, I'm Ellen. I'm so excited to be here. I'm so excited that LandFest invited us to be here. And I am just going to go ahead and we're going to do a quick introduction, and then we're going to talk a little bit about the game. So this is a new RPG system. It is using a deck of cards rather than dice as its randomizing mechanic. We're going to talk all about how that system works and show you guys a play test of our exclusive starter set adventure, which is called The Seeds of New Eden. We're going to do a teaser for that adventure today. But first and foremost, we're going to go around and meet myself and our players. My name's Ellen, and my favorite games are Stardew Valley for digital and Dread RPG for tabletop, which is a really terrifying horror RPG using a Jenga tower. Now we're going to come over here and say your name and what your favorite game is.
Yeah, cool.
And any other introduction.
I'm Draconian, and my favorite games would have to be X4 and Deadly Dangerous.
Cool. My name is Mocha. My favorite games are anything first-person shooter. I've actually never played like tabletop or like role-playing games or anything like this, so all new to me, but this looks sweet, and I'm just really excited to be here.
Hi, I'm Tortoise. My favorite game is probably Thief of the Dark Project.
Louder voice.
My name's Rob. My favorite games are Old School RuneScape, Pokemon, and I play a lot of first-person shooters.
Awesome. So now so everyone's on camera now. You can see our lovely display. This is our Godzilla playmat. We've got our Godzilla cards. And again, those are the QR codes for the Kickstarter, which is still active. Yeah, let's go ahead and get into it. So this RPG, we're going to be explaining all the rules, but first and foremost, we're just going to get right into the adventure, actually, and I'll explain the rules as we go. You guys have your character art here, and as well as descriptions and character sheets, so we'll get to see all of that. But who's ready to start this adventure? Yeah, let's go. So this universe, we are set in the Kaisei universe, which is tied to the Kaisei comics coming out through IDW Publishing right now. And it is a unique, all-new design of Godzilla and the universe. However, this game can be reskinned to other eras of Godzilla. But to introduce you to the world, and let's get us started. In 1954, experimentation with a mysterious energy source known as Kaisei energy awakened Godzilla and a host of immortal kaiju. Since then, humanity has been pummeled by near-constant monster attacks. While Japan began to treat the kaiju like natural disasters, understanding that humans' attempts to fight Godzilla only made the threat worse, the American G-Force was put together to fight. In the present day, the world looks radically different from our own. In the USA, a portion of the country has been completely destroyed and is now a mutated wasteland known as the Dead Zone. Radical cults revere the almighty kaiju as gods, while mercenaries scavenge through wrecked cities in search of G-Force tech and kaiju biomatter. And the kaiju have left more than ruins in their wake. Strange genetic mutations caused by residual Kaisei energy are on the rise, creating a crop of superpowered humans. No one knows the precise origin of Kaisei energy, but it's clear that it, the kaiju, and the fate of the world are intertwined. It's a world at war, and now it's your turn to join the fight. You're not entirely sure where you are, but you joined an Archer gunship about 30 minutes ago, having received a message from G-Force through trusted channels that a new emergency response team has been assembled, and you were headhunted to join them. As you guys all jostle inside the aircraft carrier, I'd like to go around and, in your own words, introduce who your character is and what they're doing in this moment to prepare for the mission. Why don't we start over here?
I'm Jackson Jackhammer Jones. I am strong but silent. Very focused on the mission and making sure my teammates are also ready.
Fantastic. Next to Jackhammer, we have...
I am Harris Hopper. I am the tech nerd of the group, which is pretty fitting. I am a tech nerd, so...
Fantastic.
I do all the cool things with drones, programming, and assist other characters.
Awesome. I'm Dr. Karima Mabukla.
Yeah.
And I'm a scientist. I'm pragmatic, cautious, and indifferent, which is not fitting for me personally, but I'll roll with it. I'm excited. Let's go.
Cordell Newton, fearless leader, always have a plan on mind.
Fantastic. Now that we've met your characters, I would like to go ahead and introduce you a little bit deeper to the character sheets and how those work. So, talking through this system, this is your character sheet. Starting at the top, we have your name, class, and squad. The Godzilla RPG has 12 unique classes. The squad is just your squad name if you choose to pick a team name for yourselves. Directly underneath that, we have your 4 main aspects: coordination, mindfulness, intelligence, and strength. These are the building blocks for anything you attempt to do in the game. Coordination has to do with your reflexes, dexterity. Mindfulness is your ability to communicate and read a situation in others. Intelligence, pretty straightforward, and strength, pretty straightforward. To the left of those, you have willpower. This represents your character's ability to stay active in combat in terms of emotional and physical fortitude. You can take emotional, mental, and physical damage that will affect your willpower, so you can be X'd out of combat for battle fatigue for any sort of reason. All of you start with 5 willpower that can be reduced during the game. Because you all start with 5 willpower, you also start with 5 cards in your hand. These are known as your destiny cards. You can play these during the game to enable yourself to take on challenges more effectively. I'll explain how that works while we get into it. The next thing on the top left of your sheet is your hero points box. Hero points are things you can earn and spend in game to enable your character to recuperate willpower or level up. Leveling up won't really be relevant during this one shot, but it comes up during downtime. We have a non-linear leveling system, so it's based around boosting your current abilities as opposed to going linearly from level 1 to level 100.
That'd be a spike jump.
No, yes, exactly. So that's the 4 main parts. We'll come back to those in a second. Directly underneath your aspects, we have catalyst, motivation, temperament, and appearance. These are high-level key factors for your character, why they started doing what they do, why they continue fighting, and how they go about that, as well as what they look like. Playing into these things can reward you with good role-playing points, for hero points. That's somehow how you can learn them, especially if you're enacting your motivation against perhaps the ideal action at the time. Following your character is more important. Moving down from there, the next 4 boxes are abilities, traits, gear, and bonds. These are the other 4 blocks you'll be building all of your challenges from. Abilities relate to specialized training, anything your character has a specialized skill in and can improve in over time. Gear is your specialized gear. These things also have a bonus associated with them. So you'll see things like your high-end armor, specialized weapon, also technical equipment such as research gear might be here. Traits refer to more narrative things. Each trait you have has a +1 bonus that you can add onto a check. You can add a total of 3 on any given check. These refer to things like I'm charismatic or decisive or I'm a loner. And by enacting those traits while taking on a challenge, you can pull on those to give yourself a bonus. Bonds directly underneath that. This has to do with teamwork, working alongside or against other members of your team. That can also provide a bonus in game. There are affinities, enmities, and rivalries. Anyone you have an affinity with, that means you're working with them through the challenge. If you have an enmity, which none of you currently do, it's somebody you particularly hate. And when you refuse to work with them, you can add that bonus to your check. If you have a rival, that's somebody that you have a more playful, competitive, very anime-style rivalry with. When you're trying to outdo them on a challenge, you can add that bonus to the check. Now that we've covered those parts, I'm going to talk really quickly about the challenge resolution system. Essentially, the way it works is you would describe what you are attempting to do. So say I want to charge into battle ahead of my teammates and break and punch a kaiju in the face. That's my goal. I'm saying I want to do that. I, as your deck master, would say, okay, that sounds like a strength-focused challenge. So you would start by adding your strength score. Then you can choose 1 gear, 1 piece of gear, 1 ability, and up to 3 traits to also add on to that bonus. So for instance, I would start with a +2. I'm going to say lead from the front for +4, as you can see here. And then I'm going to use my taser cannon for an additional +4. So I'm sitting at a +10. Now I might add some traits to that as well. I'm going to say center of attention for +1, decisive for +1. And And then let's say charismatic for an additional +3. So I'm sitting at a 13, +13 going into this challenge. Now, the Destiny cards in your hand, you can choose to play now as well if you'd like. You can add the card value to the challenge. So for instance, if you had a 3 of club or a 3 of spades in your hand, that would go to a +16. However, if you match the suit of the challenge, so this is a strength challenge, so if you played a club, that card would have a value of +10, regardless of the value on the card. Does that all make sense so far?
Yeah.
Okay, so at this point,
These are consumable, right?
they are. Once you spend a Destiny card, you can only earn more in the game under certain circumstances. So let's say I have that +13. I'm playing that 3 of spades. The last step, I'm sitting at a +16, is to flip a card from the chance deck, which you'll see here. You flip a card from the chance deck, and then you are going to subtract or add its value. If it's a black card, you add the value. If it's a red card, you subtract it. So you could potentially flip a chance card and end up with a -10 on whatever you went into that challenge with. So play cautiously. That's how the challenge system works. I'll go into more detail in game and give an example as well. Does anyone have any initial questions?
If you were doing like a mindfulness, so it's hearts, even if you draw a heart there, it's still a neg.
Still negative. So it only matters, the suit only matters when you play from your hand. Randomly drawing reds are always negative. Yes, exactly. Okay, and I will go through an example when we start too. So the last box on the front of your sheet is the special rules section. This is where your class is really going to shine. It's going to give you an ability to influence the game in this section. So I would say go ahead and read those. You'll see things like the ability to ignore points of willpower damage or learn special things about the enemy in that box. Okay, that's the front of your sheet. Really quickly turning over to the back. This is more narratively based information. The main 3 boxes here are contacts, know-how, and resources. This refers to things your character knows, has access to, but that don't necessarily provide statistical bonuses in the game. So for instance, contacts, this character has contacts at the University of Florida because they went to that university. So say they were at the University of Florida, they might be able to call someone in from administration to help them as a favor, but it wouldn't necessarily add a bonus. Know-how is very similar. It tells you things that your character knows about, generally has knowledge of. For instance, this character says American football because they used to be a quarterback. They know how to play football. That probably won't provide a bonus at any point. Resources, this is things like equipment that you have access to that is not equipment or training facilities or locations you might have access to that don't provide a bonus as well. We'll explain how that, if that comes relevant, but this is something you can look at for information your character generally knows. Last box down here is your notes. That's generally narrative information. And then for the starter set version of our character sheet, we also include a quick rules guide, which is going to cover a lot of the basic rules of the game. But I will reference that as needed throughout the game. Does anyone have any other questions on the character sheet before we get going?
So many, but I think,
That's okay.
I think it'll come as I play.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a bit for
I think it'll just.
Yeah, absolutely. We're going to go through every version. Also, I would like to say we have a lot of new time TTRPG players here, right? Or like early, so we're seeing a wide range of people's experience. So I'm excited. Okay. With a shudder, you guys return back with a bit of turbulence to the inside of, this is important, you gotta sign all the paperwork, folks. Okay, your mission is a sort of a group appraisal thing. Higher ups want to see you all functioning as a team, being that they're trying to sign you as a team. But don't be fooled into thinking this is some sort of drill. This is a test, but the real deal, folks. We're coming up on Base Alpha. It's a former G-Force testing facility, and I'm saying former because, well, a little while ago it got totaled by a kaiju. The big one, no less. Godzilla. Anyway, it's mostly abandoned now, except for a skeleton crew that's been here cleaning things up. Except we also lost contact with the cleanup crew about an hour and a half ago. Right before that, we had on-site detectors alert us remotely to a spike in Kaisei energy. And those energy levels are still climbing. We haven't heard anything from the crew since. The base went down, and we haven't had an anti-kaiju team in this area either, and that's why we're sending you in. Intel suggests that there's other interested parties sniffing around, mutants, mercenaries, who knows what else. So this needs to be done ASAP. As well as reestablishing contact with the base, we want to know if there's any more intelligence about what they were getting up to here originally. Why did Godzilla attack in the first place? And see if you can salvage anything of the research that was being done here. It could be vital in the war against the kaiju. If you do all that, maybe they'll be ready to sign some generous contracts and write some checks. Seconds can count in a situation like this, and the clock is already ticking. Now I am going to start what is known as the crisis clock. In the Godzilla RPG, everything runs on a crisis clock. You don't have to manage it, but you should worry about it as the players. I manage it on the DM side. Essentially, as it is counting up, it will hit certain flash points, and at those flash points, major events will occur. So for instance, we might hit count 15 and a kaiju will appear, or backup will finally arrive, or you'll get a critical warning sent in over comms. So, starting our crisis clock at a 4 of clubs. So not too bad. You got a little bit of breathing room. I'll put that up there. While the gunship descends from the... Everyone's already so nervous. Everyone's already so nervous. Okay. While the gunship descends from the clouds, you get a good look at your destination. As you come in from the east, city and farmland give way to less fertile terrain, becoming dominated by scrub rocks and dirt. Seemingly dropped into a dry basin surrounded on all sides by arid hills is Base Alpha, a series of buildings across a basin floor linked by a snaking trail of a monorail track. And I'll go ahead and put out a map. One thing to be aware of is this area is only available in the full starter set adventure. We won't be going there today. But yeah, so this is the base, and I'll give you a little bit of a description so all of you guys can see. I'll turn it sort of like that. Scott angles toward a VTOL pad, part of a complex of housing and medical buildings the screen display identifies as the barracks. The main monorail terminus abuts the expanse of concrete and tarmac to the west. Northward are 3 separate facilities: command, armory, and research. The last of these shows signs of exterior damage on the satellite feed, and next to it are several gashes in the ground and a crater about 100 meters across, a faint red glow coming from within. The comm buzzes as Scott addresses you from the cockpit. Welcome to Base Alpha. I'm going to put you down. Top Brass wants this to be an in and out. I'll be back in about 45 minutes. You have then to improve yourselves worthy of G-Force. Let's get it, folks. You guys, the gunship swoops low. How are you all disembarking?
Jumping out.
Jumping out! Yeah!
Just and roll.
Shoot.
Yeah. For a 5-foot jump, you shoot down. Well, you actually have a jetpack.
I have a jetpack.
So a little.
Giant mech. Not giant. I have a big suit.
Yeah. Jump out. You land. There's an enormous boom. There's cracks in the ground. Are you jumping down as well?
I'm a little bit more cautious. I think I'm gonna just maybe slowly, cautiously step out.
Yeah, a little climb down. A little
Say the
bit.
sound of the jetpack.
You guys see a salute through the cockpit window as Scott Casey soars off. He says, "Calm me when you're ready for pickup. I'll swoop in and get you." As you guys all come to your awareness around the barracks, you do not see anyone immediately in your vicinity. You do notice there is a pop tent with the insignia of the cleanup crew, and their equipment seems to be there, but you don't see anyone. You don't also see any immediate signs of damage. What would you all like to do?
I'll send out the drone first.
Amazing. Okay, what is anyone else doing?
I'll keep an eye out around the area.
Okay. Do you guys want to work together on that so you can kind of coordinate? Okay.
Yes.
I'm gonna look at my little tablet and just kind of see if I have any information on the area, which it looks like I don't. So I'm a little indifferent, and I'm just gonna go with the vibe of the squad.
Okay.
I've got on my resources squad comms, so I'm
Yeah.
gonna start, flicking through, see if there's any radio traffic.
Oh, that's a great idea. Looking for any additional signals?
See his character? He's a tank.
He's a big old tank.
Big old
Okay. Love it. He's got an enormous jackhammer and a tiny little comm set. Okay. Also, if you'd like, you can use these mini tokens to indicate where you are on the map. It's placeholder. We're going to have actual tokens available as part of the Kickstarter.
You can protect me.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're near each other.
Okay. So you guys are going to do, we're going to split up to individual checks. That's going to be an intelligence challenge. Yours is also going to be an intelligence challenge. You're going to be helping. So now we're going to talk through an example. Okay, so let's start over here with Harris Hochberg. You're going to be doing an intelligence challenge using your drones to survey the area. So that's going to be intelligence. Oh, and you can use these tokens to count if that helps you guys. Yeah. +5. And then you can add one of your abilities if you feel like one of your abilities is relevant.
Drone handling.
Drone handling, what's that?
That's very relevant.
What's your drone handling bonus?
+4.
+4, so you're at a 9.
Right down here, right? Okay. What's your name?
And then a piece of gear, probably the drones, I would imagine.
Combat drones.
Combat drone, what's...
Because you want those for backup. See if anything runs by. So that's if you can use laptop.
Yeah, absolutely. So what's your bonus on drones?
+5.
+5, so yours is at a 14.
Yeah.
Do you want to add any of your traits to this check?
Yeah, I'm going to add logical.
Logical, so you're sitting at a 16. No, 15 total, 15, because you were 14 +1, 15. Okay, so you're sitting at a 15. Also, because you're helping, you're going to use your bond to help him. So you're going to add, you can add Cordell's, your bond with Cordell to the check. So you have a +1 with Cordell, correct? And then you can also add Cordell's intelligence because you guys have a bond. So what is your bond? Intelligence? 2. So you get an additional +2. So you're at a 17. So you're sitting at a 17. Now, because you guys have a bond, you can contribute. At this point, you're at a 17. You could add a destiny card if you like, but because you have a bond, you can also add a destiny card. But it's up to you.
No, not right now. We'll do it after the survey.
Sure. Okay, so with a 17, feeling pretty confident, go ahead and flip your first chance card of the game. Red will subtract, black will add, +8. So sitting at a 25, very successful. Okay, so that's the first challenge. That's an example of a challenge. How about you go ahead and start constructing yours while I tell them what they've discovered. Okay, so go ahead, intelligence, and you're assisting?
Yes.
Great. Okay, so you start building up those
I'm
numbers.
tapping my little earpiece. I'm like, help me with this.
I got you.
No, it's a discard pile.
Are we building off my intelligence?
Cool.
Or building off of yours?
I think mine, because I
Okay.
have the gear.
Okay. Okay. So I pick. Did I pick an ability?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, whoever's leading the check, who's leading this challenge?
I think I have the actual physical gear.
Well, everybody actually has squad comms. So
I want to help you because I'm not a smart man.
Really a smart woman. So let's get
Yes,
this done.
I will help you as much as possible.
Okay, cool. So I think I'm gonna go with quick analysis, so +5, so we can just like quickly see what's going on here.
okay.
And then digital tablet or I say scanner. What do you think?
I think because we were searching for like radio comms of if there are any survivors, so I think it'd be the tablet.
The tablet?
Over the,
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, digital tablet is +3. You want to hand me 3 chips? And then I think for my trait, I'll do experience in the field.
Sure.
+1. And I can pick up to 3.
Up to 3 traits.
Okay. What is pragmatic?
It's like very logical. You're moving methodically through things.
Pragmatic. And then the bond with you gives me 1. Gives me +1.
Plus his intelligence.
Plus your intelligence.
Another +1. A very generous +1.
And then I start with my own intelligence too, right? Like
Yes.
I have 4. Okay. And then 4 of those. So perfect. 4, 5 is 10. Another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is 15. 16.
16. Okay, do you want to add a destiny card?
No, we're gonna
Save
skip
them.
that. Yeah.
Okay, so then you'll flip a chance card.
Please not red. Please not red.
Hey,
Let's
+10.
go.
Awesome.
+10.
So you're at a 26 and you're at a 25. Okay, so very successful. Congratulations, everyone, for completing your first challenge. Okay, so as you guys kind of coordinate to get a lay of the land, I'm going to start over here with you. You guys using your tactical HUD and your drones begin to get a soaring out of the area. Do you want to prioritize searching a specific location or the area in general?
That tent. That tent that showed no signs of damage.
No,
Yes.
let's do the research lab first.
Okay. So you send your drones out specifically to search the research area.
Yeah. Because they can hack into the building too at the same time if it's a lock, if it's a secure lock.
Yeah, potentially. Yeah, you soar out in the direction of research. The little sound of the copter receding into the distance. They're so far away. These hexes are quite big. They're all, I believe it's about one third of a mile. So they go essentially a mile from you, quite far. Hi, you can take one of those demo books if you'd like. Yeah, take it. Hi. They soar out a full mile from you. Your heart aches as the drones move so far away. They reach the research center. Quick scan of the building. You notice that this building is under lockdown protocols.
So I was right.
Yeah, so
the money.
absolutely. So it is bunker door shut down.
So I have to hack into the building.
Potentially, yes. You soar around, you see a significant amount of damage here. The crater and the damage above it, you can see that there is probably ways to make your way into the building without having to hack the door, but you'd have to crawl through some sort of like damage on the exterior. I would say with the 25 and focusing on this location, you managed to investigate the crater itself. So I'm going to go ahead and read the description on what's going on in the crater. Yeah. The crater is over 100 meters across and twice as deep. As you approach, you see that the glow inside is coming from a cracked subterranean concrete wall, presumably an underground wall of the research center itself. Dust is swirled by the wind, making it hard to see the bottom, but as your drone descends down, you can see the walls of the crater are cracked and broken, and there are scattered pieces of root and wilted foliage breaking through the walls of the crater. I would say you also notice with the 25 that the style of roots and foliage you're seeing here are more akin to like jungle plants.
Can my drones get samples?
I would say that would be an additional challenge, and you'd have to do it in your next round. Okay, but that's a great idea. Okay, that's what you see, and I would say you're able to descend down the crater with your drones. You can see that there is a crack leading through. It'd be difficult for a person to navigate, a little easier for your drones, but it is still a bit of a like tricky maneuvering thing. Coming over to you guys, also with the 26, looking at comms. So you begin fiddling with the comm settings, looking at the radio waves on your digital tablet. With the 25, you guys all have comms yourselves, so you would be able to comm to each other. You notice that there is a disabled radio signal equipment coming from the command center. You get a sense that the command center would have the capability for long-range comms to call for help. However, they are currently inactive. They've been shut down for some reason. I would say with the 26, you're looking for radio waves. There is, I would say, another radio channel that is active but silent on base with multiple signals calling into it, like more than a dozen signals.
Okay.
Looking at it, I would say for free, I'll tell you that that is the radio signal wave that is typically used by like cleanup and accessory G-force crew.
Okay.
So there is still a signal from their like local system of comms, but no one is currently calling on it.
Okay. So they're
Can
in
we
the.
call on it?
Should we call?
Yeah, should we say, be like, we arrived, any survivors?
Yeah.
Ooh, what do you say? What do you say?
To them.
Yeah, to the comm signal.
Hello. Anybody there? Copy. Anybody there?
We're from
We're from-
headquarters.
From headquarters.
I
We're
forgot
here to
what
help.
headquarters are.
Please,
Okay.
anything, anyone.
Static.
Static.
I'm gonna have you go ahead and just, what's your mindfulness score?
And mindfulness score is +2.
+2. On the fly, I'm gonna have you flip a card.
Oh.
If it takes you below 0, we'll call that a failure. If it goes above, we'll say that's a success. Let's see what you draw.
Above.
Ooh, with a +10 on, and that's not an official rule. We're playing it a little loose.
She's on fire.
Yeah.
I know.
With that, you hear specifically the sound of like ragged breathing of a single individual on one of the comm lines.
Are you hurt? Can you hear me?
Can we triangulate that
I would say that would be additional
with
time.
with him.
Oh, so we can't talk to that person right now.
They seem, I would say with that high of a check, you can tell that this person is like semi-lucid. They might not even be able to hear you. You're basically like just being able to focus on their signal for a second. But you can tell at least someone is still on the comm, but they don't sound good. Their breathing is ragged and wet, like in the way. That is our first round of action. So now I will be adding to the crisis clock. So it sits currently at 4. Adding a 9, bumping you up to 13.
Nice. Wait, is that good?
It's bad.
Okay, I would say at 13, Dr. Karima, you have what is known as a Kaisei scanner.
I do have that, yes.
As we pass a flashpoint, your scanner begins to tick a Kaisei sensor warning, showing increased Kaisei levels somewhere in your vicinity. You have not triangulated where. They're currently still at non-dangerous levels, but if they continue to increase, that could become a problem for your safety. That's the first round.
Is Kaisei like, is it radiation? Is it dangerous to us, or it's just saying like there's kaiju in
Sure,
this area?
that's a great question. So Kaisei energy is unique to the Kaisei universe of Godzilla for the comics. It is the mystical, supernatural, yet natural energy that is at the heart of all kaiju. Godzilla's Kaisei breath, it is his breath weapon. It is like Kaisei. Yeah, it's glowing, it's Kaisei energy.
Like radiation at that point.
So this Kaisei energy is sort of like if you got hit with like the breath of Godzilla is it's instant kill. That's like getting a dose of a 2 million percentages, which would vaporize you in a second. Because it is that powerful. Godzilla is that powerful. Low grade levels of it, potentially dangerous, but you do know that's what causes Kaisei mutations. What causes kaiju mutants is like over the top doses of Kaisei energy. Like, Sort of, yeah. Like there's a tolerable amount that just exists naturally in the world, but getting a precise dose of it, very dangerous. Okay, that's your first round of actions. What do you want to do now?
We should link up. We gotta like all link up together. I'd say. We gotta rendezvous.
Yeah.
Or I guess we have the comms. We don't have
Status
to be.
check.
One of my traits is leave no soldier behind. So
That works.
like my primary thing is we need to find the injured person.
Yeah, and that's a great idea.
Okay.
Yeah, we can go together and I can send the drones to my
Sure.
I think between the two of you, we could figure out how to like triangulate where that signal's coming from.
First, I'll tell each other what we found, and then work from there.
Okay, you guys all link up around the barracks, coordinating where you want to go next. So you know, the monorail, the way it works is it allows you to instant transport to any other location on the map, and then allows you to also do an action there. Otherwise, it takes a full action round to walk between the hexes because it is such a large area.
Did we check if the tracks were intact the whole way?
Yeah, as we were flying in, did we see any obvious damage to the tracks?
The monorail tracks don't seem damaged.
The only damage we really saw was this crater.
Correct. I would say with
to the armory to get guns.
Oh, I'm all about that.
Yeah.
Big guy needs guns.
Big guy always needs guns.
He always needs a backup.
Take a pistol.
I would say with a quick check, going over our tech head over here can check the monorail and see that it is running on a backup generator.
Send the drones across all the tracks. Then they can come back whenever.
Yeah, they can come back to you without issue.
So I can actually separate. I can send 3 drones.
You want to separate them out?
Yeah.
Okay, so you want to take this action round to investigate these other 2 areas.
We can attach it to our tablet.
So you can see it on the screen.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, do you guys want to travel anywhere this round?
I think the armory, so we can get some guns.
Okay.
We're gonna scout up.
I would vote if there's any way to triangulate where the injured person is.
That's it.
That's what I would want to do first before we travel there.
Okay. How would we triangulate?
I don't know. Science?
I am the scientist in this group. I should know this.
We've got science and tech.
You're right. Let me figure it out.
Maybe the drones can pick up radio signals and then from one direction.
Because he's a hacker too. That's what it says. So the dude's a hacker.
Pick up one direction, another person picks it up a different direction, and then wherever it meets is where.
And then once they triangulate that, we can.
Okay.
advanced team.
Okay, so I'm going to say that triangulation process is going to take an action round. So what we're going to do is, who's actually participating in that? You two? Okay, so I would say you guys can do 2 separate intelligence checks, or you can assist, one of you can assist the other. Be aware, you two do not have a bond, so all you'd be able to add is, you'd be able to add your, I believe it's a +1 bonus on that. So it'd be more limited than if you had a full bond.
Mindfulness, what would that be?
It'd be intelligence.
So mine's
Yeah.
just +5.
You're both pretty good. I think doing 2 separate intelligence challenges is interesting, and then we can kind of total where you guys sit at.
Look at my tactical HUD display. Can it also display video as well?
Yeah, I think you can wire all that together.
Yeah.
I would say, so you guys, while you're waiting on them to work on this, you can do one of the other common actions available, which are strategize or preparation. So in this game, if you don't have like an immediate active thing to do, you can choose to like sort of shore up your plans. By preparation, the way it works is you can draw a new destiny card to your hand and discard one of the cards from your hand, or you can strategize, which allows you to swap cards with other people in your location. So you guys could strategize with each other or replenish, draw and discard destiny cards. I mean, it's always good to have a different color, but you can choose which one to discard once you draw.
So most of my stuff would be strength. I have no clubs, so I would probably try and swap out, hoping that I get a club, or if nothing else, something higher.
Yeah. I think that's all a good idea. So you guys, do you both want to do a prep action where you draw 1 card and discard a card?
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys spend your time doing that. Let's go over to your intelligence challenges. Yeah. Okay, so intelligence challenge, what do you got for building up that challenge? Ooh, great. Okay, so you can choose to swap a card from your hand. You can also just discard the card you drew if you'd prefer. So that's a value 10 and a diamond. You've got 3 diamonds now, so it's, I don't know if you want 3 diamonds or if you'd rather.
Or we have to recycle these and then.
Oh yeah,
The chips? Oh yeah, they're just to draw from as you go.
Swap the lowest card.
Yeah, absolutely. And then just discard the one you don't want. Great.
Ready? Okay, so then I'm picking 4 again because we're doing the intelligence.
Sure.
Okay, so I'll pick 4, and then I go through this again, right? Like pick
Yeah, so just go ahead and build up your bonus, and then we'll do you both. We'll resolve both at the same time.
So we're sending drones out to scope out areas. So I feel like quick analysis might be good. So +5. I need my tablet, obviously. What is methodical?
Methodical is you use a method logically. That's working together.
Okay.
We're going 1 step at a time.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't think we're gonna need that for the drone thing.
I think I have the same one, pretty much.
Okay, be aware for traits, you should always try and use a different combination of traits. You can't use the exact same combo of traits twice.
It's imaginative.
Great, cool. Yeah, I mean, this is very imaginative. You're kind of like crossing over technologies to make it work.
Okay, well, I don't have a very high score this time, but that's okay.
Would either of you like to add destiny cards?
I don't think we really need to, because we're just going to send the drones to scope out the
Sure.
locations. It's not too high risk.
Okay, 15. So let's go ahead and flip those chance cards to see how you do. So 15 and... Oh, -6.
Yikes, brother. I'm scared.
Okay, you're at a 9. You're at a 9. That's not terrible.
Let's go!
So what was your total?
I was at 12.
So, okay, so that's a +1. An ace is a +1.
I thought that was 1 or 10. This is like blackjack.
Ace is low. Ace is low.
Okay.
So
at 13.
I would say the challenge on this was around, the challenge level on this was a 5. So you have essentially, you got a 9. So you had 1 success, and then you had a total, you would have 2 successes. 13, because it's a factor of 5.
Yeah.
So you both collectively end up with 3 successes between you. So I would say you can ask me, let's just say, we're playing it fast and loose, let's say you can ask me 3 yes or no questions regarding circulating these comms.
Okay, can we get into the armory?
Can we get into the...
Was that a bad question?
No, we don't want that.
No. Is the missing person in command?
Yes.
Yeah, like a nice question like that. Is that what you want to
I
ask?
Or the
Yeah.
injured person?
Okay, so that's your
It's the
first...
person around us. It's the injured person that
Okay.
It's the
Okay,
injured
yeah.
person by the tracks.
Yeah.
Sure. So what's your first question?
Go ahead, you ask.
Yeah, I'll just go with the one that I just said. Is the injured person by the tracks?
No. 2 questions left.
Are we allowed to ask them too? Or is it just us?
Yeah, you guys as a team can
Okay,
work on
what else
this.
should we ask?
I just specifically say, like, use one to say, are they in command? If it's yes or no. Are they in the armory? Yes or no.
Okay.
And if
Are
it's
they-
no on both, then we know they're
Are
in
they
research.
in the command center?
Yes.
Okay.
All right.
So you have one other question. What do you want to ask? You know there are multiple comm signals active. It's just one of them had vocal on it.
Okay.
Oh,
Ooh, that's a
that's
good
a good
one.
one. Yeah.
Go
Is-
ahead.
That's you.
Go ahead and ask.
What was the question?
I was trying to like, if it's anything large nearby that could affect the signal.
Is there anything large nearby that?
Dampening the.
Is there any
So, like,
radioactive
blocking
any
waves,
dangers that can be interfering with the signal?
Yeah.
Something interfering with the comms.
That's a great question. Yes.
Nice.
Okay.
Okay.
That is your round of actions. You successfully identified where the injured person is,
And that there's danger.
and if there is something that's potentially involving the comms. That is your actions. I'm going to add to the crisis clock. We are sitting at 13 plus 1. It's only a 1. It's only
Okay,
1.
okay,
So we're at 14. No immediate danger. So based on that round, you could have moved to one of the buildings with the monorail. Where would you like to have moved?
Should we go to the armory to get our guns?
No, I would be like, we
Since
need
there's
to go
danger
save the
Save the
person
person.
in the command center.
We gotta be
Isn't there
cautious.
danger?
We gotta be cautious
Yeah.
because there might be something affecting. the
I've got a
comms.
big weapon. I'm like,
Okay, you're right.
just stand behind me.
Take the lead.
So just go to command area?
I don't want to railroad anyone.
Let's see.
You would monorail them, perhaps.
I mean, I'm down to scope it out. If you guys are.
I'm okay going to
Yeah.
command. Just be cautious going to command.
Yep.
Be
Okay.
cautious when you go to take the monorail.
Okay. Tech guy, you get the monorail running. Everyone speeds off. You have the desert wind in your air, a little bit of sand as you all move toward the command center. Okay?
I'm going to say my flowing hair.
You're going across your bald head.
You look majestic.
Yeah, you do have really good hair. Classic tech hair. You got the long locks.
You got the cape or the long jacket.
I think that's a
That's
gun.
a rifle.
That's his taser cannon.
Oh, no.
You have a jacket and a lab
The
coat.
lab coat.
Fantastic. Okay, you guys pull up to the command center. You see, similar to the research center, this bunker, it is under lockdown. There are sealed, heavy steel reinforced doors locked in front of you. There is a data pad you could attempt to hack. You could attempt to break your way through the door. You could also just see if you get lucky and if there's a way to like crawl into the building through some sort of open like access shaft or roof access. How would you like to get inside or attempt to get inside?
I'm not a patient person.
I don't say. Let's use the jacket.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've got structural engineering. I have a seismic jackhammer.
Yep.
I am headstrong. I have no soldier left behind. And man.
Check out the jackhammer.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so let's go ahead. Is anyone
That's
else?
a strength.
That is absolutely a strength challenge.
Yeah. What's your
So that is 5 strength, 5 seismic jackhammer. I've got structural engineering, headstrong, and leave no soldier behind. And structural engineering is 3. Does anyone? I guess I would go to you and say like, help,
Spawn, yeah.
help
So you-
me.
Yeah.
What's your traits again?
Charismatics and attention, decisive.
No. What's your character? Like scout?
Leader.
Leader? Oh, then yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Also, Cordell, as the combat leader class, has the ability to help people and do his own action on the same round. Otherwise, you have to choose one or the other. Yeah, it's super great. So you're going to throw in an assist so that you get to add your bonus with Cordell, plus Cordell's strength, and then Cordell, if you want to add a destiny card.
Can I ready a weapon just in case as well? Like, as
Yeah, you can have that.
Ready a weapon as well.
Sure.
There's a big jackhammer in the wall, just like.
Gung, 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 gung.
Prepare my
What are you sitting at right now with all those bonuses?
That's 10, 15, 17.
Okay. Do you want to add a card to that?
You know what? We're like in crisis. Like, I'm trying to get there fast. I worry about my comrades.
So that's going to be a club. That club would be a value 10 automatically.
Yeah, I'll throw that in.
Yeah. So you're now at a 27? You're at 17 plus
Yes, yeah.
27 going into the deck. Go ahead and flip a chance card.
Come on. Nice.
37.
Ooh, absolutely fantastic. To get through this, it was a formidable challenge. You needed to get a 15, and you did blasted through it. So there's an easy like ka-chunk. Do you want to describe how you get through this door? Yeah.
I mean, I got this big power suit. I'm like, chunk, chunk, chunk. And I see like, I've got structural engineering. I see like a weak point, and I just put it down. And I punch my way through a wall, and go, oh yeah.
You wrench these doors open. Do you hear an internal mechanism that is very heavy duty, just like the metal organism of it just like snaps? Okay. Just snaps as you guys break your way through the door.
That's why I
Oh,
opened
okay.
it.
Got it. Okay, cool. They're just turning up some volume. We need to make sure we can hear everybody.
Oh, good.
Okay. So this is the nerve center of G-Force operations, not just overseeing the base, but also coordinating the American Southeast. A large part of the building was used by logistical teams, but there is a dedicated command suite. There is a smaller door in here that is still locked, so you would need to break through or open that as well. But plenty of you guys have actions available to you for breaking through it.
Is the space pretty wide open? Like, are we able to search through all the building and then be like, oh, they've got to be behind this one locked door because we've checked everywhere else?
You've essentially entered into a foyer
Okay.
with a smaller door that just has an internal lock on it.
Gotcha.
Okay, what do you guys want to do? How's the audio going? Are we still figuring out?
I'm checking it right now. He's up in, and I'm going to chat with the chat while.
Okay, cool. Just so you guys know, we're dealing with a little audio, so I'll also repeat what the players are saying they're doing. So because this sounds like they can hear me.
Yes.
Okay, got it. Okay, so what do you guys want to do as you are coming into this door? Just another, you can break it down, you can try and hack it
I
open.
think we should take a less like abrasive approach with this one.
Okay.
Maybe like pick the lock.
Sure, that's going to be an intelligence challenge.
I mean, should we also check the not locked areas?
So this is just
It's
a
like
foyer. This is the only thing in here is like an entry desk.
Sorry.
Or we can just punch it down. I mean,
I proved I
Yeah.
could break things. I'll let you go.
so would that be me or would it be?
You can try and do like an intelligence
You want
challenge.
to do it or you want me to do it?
Yeah.
Okay, so Dr. Cream is going to try and use an intelligence challenge to hack through this door as well.
So I got 4 for that, and then has read the studies.
That's more about if you're, has read the studies is more about if you're familiar with research that's been done. I wouldn't say that applies here.
Research doors.
Yes, research doors.
Or knows the math.
I don't know if that really applies. That's more like for again.
What if it's like a coding thing or like a?
No, coding's my side.
Well,
I can hack into this.
Is it a locked door or is it a door with a keypad, I guess?
yeah.
There is a keypad. There is a keypad.
Oh,
Coding and keypads, maybe.
So that would be me using.
Are we homies? Can I like bring you into this? I feel like this is like a very low like intelligence challenge so I probably don't need backup, especially because I'm supposed to be the smart one. So,
Sure. Yeah, you know what? I'll say we'll take knows the math. You know, like the general stats of like numerically, this is the most likely code for them to be
Okay,
using.
so I
Sure.
can use
Oh
that?
yeah, let's say you can use it.
Cool. So +4 for that. Boom. And then I'm gonna need the tablet. No, I don't need the tablet. I think that's it. The knows the math and then my 4 intelligence. So I at 8.
Hear her, but I can barely hear me monotone. So
Yeah.
Just yell. Just yell. It's
start
fine.
yelling. So 8. And then do I draw a card?
Yes.
Okay, so we're at 8.
Okay.
Please no red, please no red, please no red, please no red. No!
No! Unfortunately, you are unable to hack through the door. Your hubris got you on this one. Absolutely not. What do you want to do? You still got this locked door in front of you.
Yeah, you gotta
I mean, yeah, I spent the time while they were trying to boop, 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 boop. I was like getting my jackhammer back in working order, and I'm like, all right, let's go, and I go to break down the door.
Okay. Since you used your action, can we have it be Cordell with you assisting, maybe?
Yeah.
Well, I guess you already assisted. So, like, Cordell, if you want to lead the strength to break down this door.
I'm helping like wedge in there, but you have to lead the charge.
I was gonna say, how much, like, what does a taser cannon do for like damage on like physical objects?
I mean, I would say you could maybe try and, we could say it's a taser cannon, so maybe you're short circuit.
Shooting the keypad.
Yeah, that could work.
Yeah.
Sure.
Are you the DM?
Yes, I am.
Okay, I have something for you.
Oh, okay.
You can throw this out anytime in the game.
Okay.
No way.
It's I give a fuck about you.
Oh, wow. There we go. That's very nice. Thanks. Have a good day.
Fantastic.
We got a little gift from someone off stream.
That's awesome.
Okay, so,
Try shooting the keypad.
yeah, let's go ahead. You're going to do strength challenge using that.
And I can aid.
You can provide moral support, but because you did an action, technically, he has the special ability to
that's
assist
right,
and
that's
do
right.
action. But
That's the first time you smashed through the door.
So it's high.
yeah, strength.
Yeah, right. Maybe I like that big time.
Yeah, you're going to the front.
Plus 4.
Nice.
Taser cannon plus 4.
Yeah, absolutely. Any equipment you're using?
Yep.
Sure, at a 12.
Let's see. Do decisive. I don't know what wealthy would come.
If you have to bribe someone, maybe.
Rock the keypad.
This is off.
Oh,
You're being picked up perfectly right there.
sorry.
Spot opening.
No, not really.
Honestly,
Okay.
it's a good thing I checked Twitch because we would have known. So.
Yeah, that's good.
I think. I don't know if you're.
I can't.
Yeah, I
No.
think that's.
Okay, so what do you have?
My turn. I mean, you could have.
I could have been something.
Or you can save your action until they're inside
Oh,
too.
that's true.
Yeah.
We gotta save it.
At 11.
11. Would you like to add a card from your hand to boost that 11?
Yeah, so what if we pull a face card again? And then we're at 1. Like, you don't have to. I'm just a little bit nervous. I'm just being a little logical over here, a little bit cautious. I'm a little nervous about this.
Play in your character.
Yeah, I failed
I'll
once.
save it for now.
Oh, God.
You're saving it. Okay, got it. Okay.
no.
So you're at an 11. Go ahead and flip a card.
Oh,
I believe in you.
God.
Doors.
Dude.
No. Okay. No. Unfortunately, with that low of a check, it is doors. It is not going to be able to be broken down. It seems to have some sort of backup system that prevents it from being short-circuited by electricity. Okay. What do you want to do?
Good try.
The only one left with an action
It's me.
is you. What do you want to do here?
Let's invent something and blow it up.
Yeah. Do it. Let's go ahead. That's going to be an intelligence challenge.
Yes, it is. Now the +5, but hopefully a vector.
Yep.
I like spontaneous.
Yeah, I think so.
Yep.
And then I don't need anything for gear because that makes zero sense. So that's I can swap 2 traits, right?
Up to 3. Up to 3 traits.
Imaginative and spontaneous.
I love it. Okay, so you're sitting at 12. Do you want to add a card?
Please, brother. We have to at this point.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you any card, it doesn't look like you have any diamonds. So anything you add, it'll just be the value of the card. What do you want to use? Yeah, that'll be a 10. Okay, so we're sitting at a 21. This is feeling pretty safe now. You watch as you guys all try with the door, and then he shows up with like an actual like small worked bomb with like little like wires sticking out of it. He's like, this can get anything.
You know what the best part is? Someone put like explosion bombs as a comment. I was like, you know what? That's a good idea.
Yeah, let's do it. Okay, go ahead and draw.
Audience participation.
Come on.
Let's go.
Yeah!
RNG's king.
You remote. You have everyone back up. You remote activate it.
Everyone get the hell back.
The controlled explosion for a second. It's such a perfectly balanced explosion. In fact, that it just like perfectly cuts away part of the door and the locking mechanism. No additional shatter. It's a beautifully executed door opening.
Good work.
The door swings open.
Love it, love it.
Beyond, dimly lit by secondary lighting, this is the command center of the complex. A large dead display screen dominates one wall with communications and strategic consoles on either side. The door leads to a briefing room with 6 chairs and a podium and another display. There's a short flight of steps in the southwest corner leading to a single bathroom and kitchenette. However, you can see a pair of prone feet as if there is a figure leaned up against the door on the far side of the room.
Oh no.
That'd be you.
That's everyone's last round of actions. I'm going to go ahead and add to the crisis clock. We are currently at 13, adding a 6, moving us up to 19.
I say that'd be heavy because he has to scout.
Well, does anyone have like medic?
There's like medic.
Medic.
I just have pilot body
Yeah.
armor.
I think the closest to a medic we're going to have, and you're not a medical doctor, but you are you are a
I
scientist.
got this one, boys.
Okay.
So it would be intelligent, or what would?
So you're going to go over and approach the figure.
Yeah.
Okay. You make your way slowly across the room, navigating the chairs. It seems relatively undamaged in here, but you do see that some of the chairs have been like sort of tossed aside as if there was a bit of chaos during whatever happened previously. You come over to the stairs and start making your way up, and you start to hear the ragged, wet breathing of the figure you recognize that you heard earlier.
Okay.
You come around and you see a man in a cleanup crew uniform with a name tag. He is pale and slumped against the wall. You see that his skin has a faint greenish tint.
Oh shit.
And you can see green veins growing up the side of his neck. His eyes are clouded, half lidded, as if he is only semi-conscious. And you can see a syringe in one hand filled with some sort of strange amber iridescent liquid. He seems semi-conscious. He is like still breathing, but he doesn't even seem to register you approaching at first. What do you do?
He might be a lost cause, boys. We gotta get out of here.
Is the syringe, like, when you say in his hand, he's holding it, or it looks like it was injected into?
He's holding it.
Oh, okay. So he was trying to probably.
Yeah, we might want to.
Okay.
We might
yeah.
want to just go over and be like,
And, like,
"Hey,"
yeah,
he was
hit him with the
trying to
syringe.
do that.
So would that be coordination? Or-
So I would say, if you're trying to, are you trying to determine what's wrong with him, or are you trying to communicate with him?
Determine what's wrong with him, or inject him to save.
Yeah, you can inject him for free. Once you do that, are you trying to determine? Are you trying to determine what's wrong with him, or are you trying to like communicate with him and figure
Determine
out
what's wrong with him.
Okay, so that would be an intelligence challenge.
Perfect.
Okay.
So +4, and then.
And what is everyone else doing? Are you guys?
I'm gonna get ready for anything to happen.
Okay, so you're maybe going with Karima, back up.
I think I would tap you and be like, we need to look around for any like paperwork.
Just in case.
Are there any computers that like?
There's a lot of computers.
Yeah, for sure.
them ready.
I'm thinking I do quick analysis, so we can quickly just like determine what's wrong with them.
Plug in
Maybe
whatever
the
equipment I have
Kaisei
in each
scanner?
computer so I can
Or
just
no?
easily hack it.
Yeah, absolutely.
See if he has any Kaisei like in.
It's radiating.
Or maybe should we do the tablet? Can I only pick one? Can I only pick one
Is
gear item or
movies
two?
like
So you can pick a second piece of gear if you want to. It's called pulling a stunt. So if you want to do something a little tricky and clever, you can add a second piece of gear. But if you fail, you would take a point of willpower damage.
Okay.
So it's something to be cautious with when you use it.
Not my jam.
Jay, I can hack
I think
it.
do the scanner for sure.
That's going to be intelligence.
Okay, so
And I just want to look around for like
And
papers that might
Sure.
be around.
We'll do experience in the field, we'll do methodical, and we'll do pragmatic. So we're at 5, 10, 15, 16.
16.
Yep.
Are you helping Cordell?
Yeah, it just has some protection just in case anything
Got it.
were to happen with the taser cannon.
Okay, so since you don't have a bond, you're able. Sorry, I believe you're just able.
But you can assist and do something else.
Yeah.
So just keep that in mind. That
So you can add your characteristic value of the challenge, but you can't add anything else. So do you want to add your intelligence to this?
+2.
Yeah, you can get a +2 because he's assisting you.
Okay, +2.
Tasing kind of count if I'm already in it or not.
No, not right now.
Okay, so +2.
So what are you at? That looks like a hefty bonus over there.
10, 15, 18.
18. Are you adding a card to this?
I'm so traumatized from I was a little bruised in the last one, so I feel like I need to. Honestly, just a little boost.
So you know that Joker, when you play a Joker intentionally from your hand, if you can show the Joker to the
yeah.
it's a little fun Jet Jaguar card. When you play a Joker from your hand intentionally, it counts as a 10, just so you know.
Okay.
If you want to. You don't have to. I'm just telling you.
So what's this one?
That's a Jack.
Okay, I figured that, but I just want to double check.
You don't have to play that. You also, those diamonds would also count as a 10. I just wanted to let you know.
Oh, okay. Or this would just be 5.
That would just be 5.
Okay. I feel like 18.
Let's go game.
I think 23 would be good.
23. Okay, 23 and flip a card.
But then, wait, I was still thinking. Because I'm like 23, but then if we get a 10, we're just going to be at 13.
I mean, so you're just trying to figure out what's wrong.
Yeah, so it is here.
Okay, nothing terrible is gonna
either we figure out or we don't.
Okay, we're at 13. That's fine.
Yeah, 13.
That's
13 total. Okay. The challenge on this, the target was a 10, so you do still succeed. But good thing you added that bonus card. So with a 10, you are able, so this is what is called a risky challenge. So you essentially on a risky challenge, the chance of failure, things could go wrong. You'll see on the back of your sheet, it allows you to take rewards or costs. So with a risky challenge, you have one reward you can take because you had one success on it. So what reward would you like to take? You're trying to learn information, so I would say what makes the most sense is discover.
I will say, yeah, mine's going to be discover.
Yeah, absolutely. So which reward would you like to take there?
So it's take a destiny card, so then I would just like
Replenish your hand.
replenish one that I had.
So that would be less, so that would be like I would tell you a little bit of information, but it would be like if you ask for the discover trait, I can tell you like specific traits this guy has.
Okay,
but you can do the willpower. If you want to take a destiny card,
Based on what I pick, you're gonna tell us something. Okay, I'll do discover.
Yeah,
Okay.
The discover is like a more long term.
Okay, I see.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Since I'm accurate.
okay, so you discovered 2 of their traits. Okay.
Sweet.
I'm gonna get plant. Something plant.
Yeah.
So also one thing I'll say is the traits you learn, in the same way that you have traits you can pull on for a challenge, you can use an enemy's traits against them. So for instance, you're learning that this person is I'll say as you like get close and inject this person to stabilize them, you inject them, you can tell this stabilizes, their infection is not going to proceed any farther. But upon investigating him, you learn that he is not infected necessarily, he is being mutated. He has ingested or been dosed with some sort of kaisei energy that is beginning to mutate him into some sort of kaiju spawn. You've managed to stop that mutation that he's going to rest around. He will still be mutated, he will be a kaisei mutant, but he will retain a sense of his humanity instead of progressing all the way to becoming like a kaiju spawn creature. So that you did save this guy's life.
Okay, cool. Sweet.
Also, you learn that he is partially connected to some sort of hive mind, so that's a trait, hive mind, and then also this is some sort of floral foliage-based kaiju mutation. You can tell that green is like, it is literally, what is it in plants?
Botany.
No, what is the thing in plants?
Chlorophyll.
It is like chlorophyll, that green that you're seeing under his skin. You can tell that he is now vulnerable to fire. So that's another trait. So hive mind and vulnerable to fire are 2 traits you learn. Okay, so that's what you get. He stabilizes. He is not communicative yet, but you've managed to prevent any form of...
Can I take a sample from him?
Yeah, absolutely. You can take a sample from him. Cool. Which I believe earns you a hero point, Dr. Karima, for getting.
Does it?
Yeah, I think because Dr. Karima, you are prioritizing your research over humanity. So you can take a hero point onto your sheet. That would not a card, a hero point on the front of your sheet. Top left.
So
Hero.
you'll be at a 2.
You'll be at a
What do we
2.
have, pens?
I don't think we have pencils. Take a note. I'll try and see if we can get you a pencil. But you have a hero point to use how you would.
We're good.
Mainly used for leveling up, but as you can see, there's ways to you can recuperate lost willpower by spending hero points. So that's something to be aware of.
Cool.
Okay, that's you guys. Coming over here to the guys working on the computers. There are 3 systems in the command center. There is a long-range comm system, which you already discovered has been shut down. That'd be used for calling outside the base for help. There's also a security system, which would give you access to all of the active cameras and the base lockdown procedures. And then there's servers and logs, which would give you access to any remaining video footage and any personnel information.
Can I go to the location?
You can try. So the way this works, this repair check is you need to get a certain number of successes to reboot each system.
Let me go to security first, if that makes
Sure.
sense.
Okay.
Unlock everything. So we can all access.
So we don't have to fail a door check every time.
Yeah, absolutely.
First and then servers.
Cool. Okay, so that's an intelligence challenge. And you want to succeed as much as possible. And each success is based on beating the target by a factor of 5. Yeah.
So I'll be drone handling because I want to be in one building. I can send the drone to the servers.
Oh, so all the servers are in the same location.
Oh.
They're all in the computer banks in the command center.
Match the target. Nothing good or bad happens.
I need logical, deductive, and spontaneous.
Sure.
Because if there's that many things in that one building, I gotta be spontaneous.
You got to be able to pivot.
Now, can the leadership person use their turn to aid a second time?
Correct. They can. Do you want to use that?
Yeah.
I'm just not smart, so.
So you can add your intelligence score. He can add your bond.
So that's fine. Yeah.
No gear. You can't add any gears.
I don't need gear or anything because
Yeah.
I would have combat drones, jetpack.
Yeah.
+2 for intelligence.
So you get +2 from him, and you can add one of your Destiny cards at half value as somebody.
Half value.
So any of those are a 10. Both of those diamonds count as 10. So you'd add 5.
I'm at 10 right now, so yes.
Add 5 from his Destiny card. Do you want to add a Destiny card?
And you get full value.
You get full value.
I'll throw in a 10 there too, because that makes a lot more sense.
Yeah.
Because like I said, it's in increments of 5. So
Yeah, you want to get as high as possible. So what are you at right now? 25, it looks like 24? 25, and then go ahead and flip that card.
Come on. Yes!
Yeah! 25 up to a 31. The target number for this was a 5. So that's what you have to beat. So you're gonna have some spillover success. This is worth overkilling. So you succeed by a factor of 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Factor of 5. You can fully repair the security system and contribute 2 of those successes toward the servers and logs. So you need 2 more successes for servers and logs, but it's halfway repaired and security is operational.
Awesome. That means we can access it.
Yes.
Nice.
So looking through the security system, you begin flicking through the security footage, and this is some stuff you see. As you're going through the security system, you do not see any human. Okay, flicking through the research center. In the research center, you activate the cameras, you have access to the door. You try and find out what the subterranean area would be. It is a dark space on the security grid. There are no cameras in the subterranean area, which is suspicious. In the upper area of the research lab, you see several corpses, as well as some plant matter growing through the walls in relation to where that damage in the wall was. So you see a couple corpses in there. You can't tell any details just from the footage.
No.
Flicking over to the armory, You see that this is a standard armory lit with emergency lighting. There is a large vault at one door, large, like high security vault in one side of the room. However, stacked against it, it seems like there's something piled up against it. And at first you think that's maybe like somebody was building a barricade, and then you notice it's moving ever so slightly. There is a mass of bodies intertwined with vines stacked against the vault door in the armory.
Oh boy.
Who's the scout again?
We don't have one. We have a leader.
You're kind of the scout with your drone.
So my drones are the scouts.
Okay, that's what you discover. I believe everyone's used their actions. Have you used your actions yet?
No, I was gonna look.
Right, you're looking around for
there's
information.
He's not good at computers, so he's like, is there any like paperwork that he can see?
That's a great question. Let's do that as a luck check.
Okay.
So the way that works is it's an even odds luck check. So you need to either draw a spade or a heart randomly from the deck to be successful.
Okay.
However, you can play a card from your hand if you would like to guarantee a success if it's a spade or a heart. So 50-50 chance from the deck, or you can guarantee it by playing a spade or a heart.
I'll 50-50.
50-50.
Okay, yeah.
Hey, that's a success. And you got rid of a heart, which is great. You don't want that -10 coming up. Okay, so rifling through papers, you are searching through desks. It does seem like the cleanup crew got a lot of stuff out of here. So you managed to get back into an old area of the command center, looking through an old desk, and you find a discarded memo that was stuck behind one of the trash cans.
Okay.
On this memo, you see that it is a transportation and requisition form showing that something was recently shipped to base a few months ago as part of, it was called Operation Seed of New Eden. And there was an item brought to base. A lot of the information on here, it is not redacted. It does not state what the item was, but you see that the person who acquired the item originally, it has a list of transferred, is Agent Scott Casey, the guy who brought you here originally. Seems to have been the initial point of contact for something that was eventually brought to this base.
We could contact him with the outgoing radio and be like, hey.
You guys actually have your comms work for him. You have a direct line to him.
Turn those on.
Yeah. That's the end of your action round.
Go, Scott.
That's the end of your action round.
Yeah, what'd you do, Scott?
What'd you do, Scott? That's the end of your action round. You are currently sitting at, I think I did my math wrong. We are sitting at 20. I'm going to add a card.
It's 13, it's 19, right?
Well, because I'm seeing 8.
So 10. Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
you're
10,
right,
20. I just think I did my math wrong. So you're sitting at 20. We're going to add a card to the clock. An ace. Okay, 21. Slowly inching along. You guys are lucky. Lucky, lucky, lucky. Nothing happens at 21. Okay. What are you guys doing with your next round of actions? I love that big ooh, I don't know.
Go to the armory right away then.
Yeah.
So there's potentially a big bad in the armory right in front of the door.
Yeah.
We should talk to Scott and be like,
Yeah.
what's the seed of Eden?
Yeah.
And God knows what's in the research.
Yeah. So as far as I know, I have a weapon. You have combat drones.
I have.
Yeah, you've got the. Do you have?
I have a CAR scanner and a tablet.
Energy scanner.
Okay.
Yeah.
Neither of those seem very weaponry.
Equip the scanner on a drone and just bring it.
Out of town?
I think we should go to the armory.
Yeah.
One way or the other.
To the armory.
Communicating with Scott.
Yeah, well, can we merge the moving and talking to Scott? Is talking
Yeah.
to Scott a full turn?
No, I think you can talk to him for free.
Talking along the way to the armory.
Yeah, we want to talk to Scott first and be like, hey, Scott,
What the heck?
what is the seed of Eden?
Yeah. Okay. You guys all hop on the monorail. What are you doing with the body or the guy? Are you bringing
Took
him?
a sample from him.
And are you?
A finger.
He's
Yeah.
stabilized for now.
I mean, we can't really. Where?
Was he cut or anything?
You didn't seem to have any physical damage from your
Should we
investigation.
bring him with?
No. okay, the whole hive mind thing makes me super nervous about bringing him with us.
Yeah, aren't you like no man left behind?
I am, but
That's more line.
One man left behind.
what are we gonna do with it? Like, I'm no doctor. I think at best, I'm like, let's put him in a room in the command center, kind of
contain him.
out of the way,
Away from controls.
and just, but it's more just like he's safe-ish in here, and if we all don't die, we'll come back and get him to transport back when we evac.
I just don't want to leave him behind if he's an asset. Like, we're going to.
I mean, he's not moving, right? He's like,
He would have to be carried.
Oh, no. Put him in a room and
Okay.
Put him in a secure room away from
Sure.
we shouldn't like lock him up. He's like passed out.
Yeah.
I just don't want a hive mind thing coming with us.
That's fair. That's fair. All right, we'll leave him behind.
Okay. And you're not locking him up? You're not tying him up or anything like that? You're just leaving him?
not walking in.
Okay.
I don't like the way you asked that.
We should say secure room.
It's up to you. I'm just checking.
Me as the real person is like, no, we're gonna tie him up. But my character would definitely just be like, no, this is the best we can do for him.
Okay, so you're leaving him in the command center, on that where you found him essentially.
Yeah, I would want to move him out of the way just in case like a monster comes through here.
Sure, there's like a conference room near where he is that's like up, and there's like a separate door for it, so you could put him in that conference room.
Like just close the door so if something bad comes by, it wouldn't immediately
See him. Sure. Okay, you drag him unceremoniously into the conference room. You fold up a couple papers to put under his head and sort of tuck him in and close the door behind yourselves.
All right.
Okay.
Easy no.
Easy no. You guys make your way back onto the monorail and start zipping over to the armory. And you call Agent Scott Casey, your liaison for this mission. What do you say as you call Agent Scott Casey?
I'm going to have the leader do it.
Leader's talking.
Later, what are you saying to Scott?
So we want to know about that.
Yeah, we know that it's the Seed of Eden, and he was the first one that found it, or
It's unclear. It's just on the chain of contact with GeForce, like initial acquisition is listed under Agent Scott Casey.
yeah. So just what does he know about it?
So, hey, Scott.
Roger. Well, how's it going down there?
Hey, Scott. Hey, buddy.
Hi, Cordell. What's up?
Got you up?
Still flying? So came across this term, Seed of Eden. Know anything about that?
See, I haven't heard of that particularly.
No way.
Making any deliveries to the site last few months?
No, I haven't been here before.
Is this on comms with all of us?
Yeah, you guys can all hear this.
Yeah, I have a very short fuse. I'm like, Scott, we found a memo that says you were the one that like had this, and we what are we walking into?
Wait, what is it saying I had? I mean, I've been working these sort of like liaison jobs for like the last 2 years.
Can we take like a picture and like send it, like text it to Scott?
Sure. Okay, yeah. Got it. You send this picture to Scott. He's like, what the hell? He's like, give me a second. Autopilot on the.
He's flying.
He's like circling.
Oh no, he's gonna abandon us here.
So he starts reading through this memo. He's like, what the? Wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. I know what this. Oh, this is okay. Wait a minute. Okay, wait. You guys haven't seen like any like flower stuff, vines anywhere, have you? Any like weird plant things?
Yeah, about that.
Okay.
They're kind of all over the place.
I thought they were just going to destroy it. I didn't know they were taking it somewhere else. So okay, wait. Okay. Let me think. 2 years ago, it was my last mission on actual deployment. I was working out of San Francisco, and there was an attack attacked by a spawn of Biollante, some sort of like large, floral, crazy creature. I was guarding some remnant of it toward the end of the fight, yes, and if you have read our Learn to Play booklet, this might sound a little familiar. I was guarding a remnant of it, it like was rearing up and attacking. It was crazy stuff, but there was some sort of weird pod, like a seed, that came out of it, and when G-Force finally showed up to relieve me, they took that with them. I know I got passed off to the other person on this list, and he named, let me look real quick at the name. Yeah. Major Davidson. I pass it off to Major Davidson, who is the next person on this list. That was the last contact I ever had with her. I thought they were taking it to be destroyed or decommissioned or whatever, but I guess it ended up here as part of the research. Look, I don't know what they were doing with that thing, but these things are dangerous, and I don't know. Whatever you're doing, proceed with caution and burn whatever you see.
Can you tell us anything about Biollante?
I've never encountered it myself. This spawn thing, it was some sort of as far as I know, Biollante might be somewhere in the northwest, but I've never seen the real, the mother plant of all this stuff, but there's these spawns that have been coming up and popping up all over the country. This was just one of them. We don't know exactly what's happening, but if this is another one of those spawns popping up, that is a problem. We do not want that getting out of here.
I hit the brakes on the monorail.
Brakes on the monorail.
So we have to go northwest?
No, he was saying in the American Northwest, like way northwest, like in the dead zone somewhere potentially.
So we still want to go to the armory?
I have an idea.
Okay.
Most barracks have like a kitchen, right? Most kitchens have propane stove, flammables. Yeah, but like we should go back to the barracks, dig around, see if we can find something. I don't have anything flammable.
Makeshift flamethrower.
Yeah, like yes, that's what I'm thinking. Like, can we cobble together some sort of flamethrower or napalm explosive before we go see what this big blob is?
Give the big guy a flamethrower. Let's go.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Back to the barracks.
So you guys want to go back to the barracks?
Yeah.
Okay.
Stop that monorail, full reverse.
Full reverse. You guys move to the barracks. I would say pretty instinctive. So at the barracks, let me go ahead and read a description real quick.
Because the barracks is completely empty, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, nobody's here.
So
yeah.
Let me admit some stuff.
The barracks has 2 buildings. One contains communal dorm rooms, mess, and bathroom facilities. It has enough room for about several hundred people. The other houses the officers' mess and rooms for like higher level commanders. It also has meeting rooms, archives, and a recreational area. There's remnants of a basketball and tennis court and a fast food restaurant that stands next door with gaudy colors at odds with the desert around it. There's also a large parking lot across which you can see the base hospital and health center. Where do you want to go?
Cars in the parking lot?
No, every vehicle has been like either removed or damaged.
Well, the damaged cars,
Get the gas.
I would try and get the gas out
from
of.
anyone.
But also, since we're
Well, we'd split up.
since I'm the flamethrower dude, we have to make sure that all the propane tanks have gas in them.
Right. Yeah, I think that's a great idea. So you guys split up. Let's say this is going to take a full action for you guys to do. You go out and start searching for propane. You go to the fast food place. You manage to remove the propane from those tanks.
What are the little warming tray?
Yeah, fun
stuff.
Yeah. You see if you find any of those in the mess hall. I'm going to say we're going to do a luck check for this for the group, and based on if you get a. Depending on which ones you get, so actually in this case, club is going to be the best case scenario, and based on how many you get, that will be how much you're able to power, because you have your drones you can equip with this stuff. You actually have a special ability to level up your drones there. And then I'll say, based on the luck check, if you have a basic success, you'd have enough to soup up your drones. If you have a medium success, you have enough for your drones and 1 charge on whatever this weapon is you're doing. And if you have the highest level of success, you would be able to get all of them. So you want to get anything except for, sorry, let me do that. Spade's the best. The only thing you don't want is a club. So you're always going to get something, but based on level of success, you might get more or less. Who wants to do the luck check? And then you don't have to do an intelligence challenge for that, right? So this is just for free. Okay.
No, the intelligence doesn't come till I actually get it.
Right.
I still have 4 cards left. You have 4. You've only got 3. And
I have 4.
so I think one of us should do it and even the odds.
Spade is the best you can do.
I got 2 spades.
So would you want to use one of them?
Unless
Ace, which is 1 or...
yeah. So I'll,
Ace, yeah, absolutely. So you are able to raid all of the remaining propane, siphoning it off from gas tanks you may happen to find around here. You have enough gasoline to make like a multi-charge weapon for you and soup up your drones. I will say...
can we make a couple Molotov cocktails so they...
Yeah, a couple like single throw cocktails. I'm gonna go ahead and give each of you guys, so these cards, the way they work, one other second. Wrong card. There we go. I'm going to go ahead and give you guys what are known as plot cards. So you guys all work together to put together a scheme. So I'm going to give you guys plot cards that will let you essentially deploy whenever you use this piece of equipment. You already have a special ability, so that's how that would apply here. You don't need a special plot card. But each of you can draw 2 cards. You can each draw 1 card.
Okay.
So
Go ahead.
yeah. This will be added as a bonus onto whatever attack you use with your Molotov cocktails or other things. So you get a +10 on the attack, a +7, and then you would get that on the 2 attacks you do with your weapon. Awesome. Okay, so that's the end of this action round. You do a lot of work on these. I'm going to go ahead and add up. So we are at 21, adding to the crisis clock. For another one, you guys keep getting aces. You're so good at this game.
My favorite, baby.
Okay, at 22,
We're so unlucky.
you do not notice any immediate activity in your area. I will say that you had that comm system active. I would say you start to pick up sounds of movement on comms of more than one person. And I would say since you isolated Lieutenant Galbraith's comms earlier, it's not coming from his comms. There's movement elsewhere on the base that's being picked up on comms.
Shades going.
Shades go on. What would you all like to do next?
Now I think we go to the armory.
Now we go to the armory.
Well,
Do we have everything
skip
prepared already?
Yeah, do we skip the armory and just try and go to research, or is it worth trying to go to the armory? Because I think whatever we need to do is at research.
Yeah.
Well, she extracted the substance out of the dude. Yeah, let's go to research.
Say, what if the armor has like flamethrowers or flame weapons? Because they probably know what they're doing at research, so they have a...
I feel like we have
calendar.
weapons now with the fire. So if we encounter anything at the research center, at least we have your drones which have a fire, your stuff that has fire, our 2 Molotovs.
How effective is the taser against a plant?
I don't know.
It's electricity. I don't know how electricity and
I
plants work.
invented a flamethrower on the drone.
Yeah.
Terrifying. That sounds like some Mercury is right there.
Okay.
So what do we want to do?
Armory or
Research
research?
research center.
Okay.
Let's go research.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. You guys hop on monorail and move over to research as part of your action. You arrive there, the door is locked, but you can remote access it from your security system. You also have the crater available to you. How do you want to proceed? Do you want to go? There's the crater outside the research center.
Oh.
That leads down to the subterranean hole. So
Yeah.
Readers, no. Sure did.
No, let's knock at the doors on the...
got it. You knock on the doors. Do you want to remote unlock them? You unlock the door for free. The door slides open inside the research center. Let's go ahead and read.
Let's go.
There's snakes.
There's snakes everywhere. Nearly everything has been removed, so it's hard to know what type of research was happening here, but presumably something to do with fighting kaiju. There's evidence of biological growth and several human corpses inside, riddled with vines. As you see them, and the kaisei levels have increased, you see that the vines around them are starting to like spiral out and the buds are opening into flower heads on these bodies. They seem to also, as you kind of approach and the light of the door opens, you see all of them shift to facing the light.
No.
Hey guys, going in with the massive flamethrower.
Yeah, that's true. You have that flamethrower, you use it whenever you want. They are wearing cleanup crew uniforms and are scattered throughout the facility in no particular pattern. One area across from you, the bio lab, still seems to be under lockdown and doesn't appear to have been reached by the cleanup crew. The portion of the building above the biolab is partially collapsed from structural damage having to do with the crater outside. You guys are all standing outside. You watch as the vines sort of swivel in your direction. What are you doing? You all have actions available to you.
Well, we know that there's a lower level, right?
Lower level
So
darkness.
his
Yes.
hacking all the cameras. We know that there's a lower level that's dark right now.
Right.
Do we see like the way down at all?
I would say from looking at his security schematics, you get a sense that there is an entrance to it through the biolab.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, that's all.
Okay. And you would have to get, at least go past these corpses to get there.
Nothing bad will ever happen.
No, nothing bad will happen.
Should we? The light seems to be attractive.
I mean, should we
Like
just
cover
walk in and
Hit him with the fire.
yeah?
How much fuel is it?
I've got two uses of that. Although your drones are
Unlimited.
Yeah, so we can just send those in first anyways. My
First
risk.
wave of drone,
use
Okay.
the drones to like clear out
more heavy duty. You be more heavy duty.
Yeah. If something attacks the
Should I go
drones,
first then?
Yes, so you're going to be doing a attack on them. Yes.
So it'll be intelligence, combat drones, because those are kind of important in this situation.
Yes, they are.
Willing to test subjects.
Yes, you are. You're walking in and willing to be the test subject here.
And I'm going to use logic on this one.
Sure.
really tough. When do you get a good result of being a really
And then you get a bonus, I think, because you've souped up your drones down there.
Yes.
Okay, so you get a +5 on that from the drones, I believe.
Let's go.
Okay. If you'd like to be assisting him, you can. Do you want to assist?
Because I'll give the added bonus to like, just clear everything up.
Got it. Okay. You get a +1 and your intelligence, and intelligence, and then if you want to use half of a destiny card, but if you don't have to add it if you don't want
No,
to.
I don't think that's needed.
Okay.
I just need the +1.
Okay.
I'm at 18.
you get a +3 total.
Oh,
So 20 total. You're at a 20 total if you were at a 18 +2.
so. One more?
Yeah, you're at 20 total.
20 total.
So sitting at a 20 total, do you want to use any of your destiny cards or just roll with that 20?
No, let's roll up the 20. We'll use
Okay, go ahead and use your chance card for a controlled burn. Okay, 13.
13.
That is still enough to succeed. As these are still partially dormant, you come in with a controlled burn of your 3 drones quickly. You are keeping an eye on your HUD screen, watching which one's moving or most active, and you manage to tactically strike let's say there were 4 corpses in here. Between your 3 drones, you polish off 4, and then the other 2. You watch as the vines writhe and shriek slightly, and then fall to a crisp on the ground. These no longer seem to be a danger. You can proceed into the room safely. What would you like to do?
Can I ask a question?
Yes.
Does her sample react in any way as we start burning the...
Yeah. What do you think the sample was you took from him? Was it a blood sample?
It was just his pinky finger.
Whoa, great. Brutal.
All you gotta do is take the syringe and sludge it.
Yeah. You.
his finger.
It was his pinky finger, and it disintegrated, I think.
His pinky finger didn't disintegrate. I might have been talking about something else.
Oh, I thought since it was a hive thing, since we burned the.
No,
Oh.
on the vine.
It burned these vibes. You see it
I wanted to
writhes.
see the fingers like.
It does react in pain. It does react in pain. Okay. What all would the rest of you guys like to do? You still have action, 3 actions available. You're chilling.
Has a better idea. I'll try and break down that bio door because you said we can't. His pre-hack didn't affect.
Oh, sorry. You could open that door using your security.
Oh, that's right, yes. That's why I want security.
Heck yeah.
So
Okay.
I'm going to remote in and open up all the doors in this.
Not
Yeah.
all.
I
Not
know.
all.
We don't want any of the dinosaur dudes.
Okay, you remote. The sunglasses are feeling very appropriate as you smoke all these creatures, then remote access the door.
Big cigar.
Yeah, absolutely. You don't have access to the biolab for free. You still have your actions available to you. What do you want to do?
I'll go first and march my way into the biolab.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll follow behind.
Sure.
I'll follow behind him.
Yeah, I will specifically say stay behind me.
Okay. Entering the biolab, you see that this area is full of cabinets and benches. All of the research left in here is actually intact. So you see that there is a whiteboard with documents and writing still on it because they weren't able to get in here in time. Beyond this, you see another door, also could be unlocked with security protocols, that has a red light above it glowing that says, "Do not enter without protective equipment storage area." When red light on, do not enter without protective equipment.
Well, I feel like.
We actually use the rest of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
can
You
do
and
some
I
research.
go look for protective equipment.
Yeah, protective.
So I
Sure.
would
Maybe
do
look for some protective.
4 intelligence,
Okay.
and then has read the studies.
Yes, absolutely would apply here.
And I could do. I don't think I need my tablet. I could do the scanner maybe, but I don't think I need that either.
Your tablet
What is
connects
the
to the
tablet?
internet.
I was gonna say, what does the tablet have?
Yeah, what is it?
So the tablet would be able to pull up, like, you can pull up studies and documents on your tablet. Like it is.
tablet,
Yeah.
for sure.
So it'll be like 1 tap research. Okay.
Yes.
So another 3, and then I'll do experience in the field,
Yep.
and maybe methodical,
Sure.
and then I think that's it.
Okay. So what are you sitting at?
So we're at 5, 10, 12.
12. Do you want to add a card to that, or do you want to proceed with the chance card?
Shit.
We did get a bad card.
Huh?
We didn't get a bad card last.
Yeah, you think we'll get a good one?
Leave it up to you.
Oh, God.
I mean, this is your jam.
your
I
jam.
would say
It's up to you.
like up to you. Go. I would use a card.
Wait, what is this for?
That's for when you use your Molotov cocktail.
Okay.
Maybe I said
But because this is intelligence, right?
Yeah, so a diamond counts as a 10. Yeah.
Okay. So 22.
22, and go ahead and flip.
Come on. Yes.
Hey, fantastic. You easily succeed.
Okay.
You start going through, begin sorting out the paperwork. Maybe you have your techie guy helping you here. You start sorting through paperwork, sorting it chronologically, then by study, then by information. You start connecting names on the different requisitions and looking at, it all comes back to this whiteboard. What you can figure out looking at all of this is that this whiteboard and all the information here was involved in using a distillation of a floral-based caisse pod, so that seed egg, and they had used samples of it to try and manipulate the rate of caisse mutations. They were using this to see if they were going to be able to, if they could figure out a way to remotely accelerate or decelerate caisse energy in creatures. So essentially, if this worked, they could figure out a way to power down Godzilla or power down a kaiju. However, in the opposite, you could figure out a way to supercharge a kaiju or potentially spike kaiju or kaise energy in any individual with it in their system. So for instance, a semi-mutated human could be supercharged with kaise energy into some sort of super soldier, which is like incredibly illegal research to be doing.
We should have brought the guy with.
And by deciphering that board, you earn the Queen of Clubs card that that you can also deploy on a relevant check because you have gained so much information and knowledge about this. You can use that as well on a bonus on a challenge.
Nice.
That is what you figure out. You guys looking around for hazmat suits, this is going to be a luck check. I would say one of you can take it. One of you can take the check. You can either play cards from your hand or draw randomly from the deck. You want a spade to succeed. Spade will get you enough protective equipment for everybody.
I think you should burn a spade. Oh, do the lower one.
That 4.
The 4? Yeah.
Got it. Okay, with a spade, searching around and also maybe pulling some gear off of some of the bodies, you find enough hazmat equipment, just at least a respirator for all 4 of you.
I could have better masks.
Yeah, you start souping yours up. Absolutely. That is your round of actions. I'm now going to add to the crisis clock. So you're at 22.
I'm getting ready.
Adding another freaking ace. That's all 4 aces. The most time I've ever seen anybody have. Okay, so you're at 23. You're sitting pretty. What do you want to do next?
Do we see the way down yet? Or?
So you get a sense that looking at the schematic through that clean room, it's like a hermetically sealed clean room that would then transition you down to what is ever on the other side. Yeah.
Unlock that.
Yeah, absolutely.
You should unlock one side, keep it locked, and then close it behind us.
We're doing that.
Airlock
Okay.
method.
Yeah, exactly.
Open it, keep it closed, get in, close
It's like
it.
playing zombies all over again.
Yeah. Okay, so you unlock the clean room. You all go inside. Are you all going into the clean room? Yeah. Okay.
I'm gonna stay back.
You stay back in the bio.
I'm cautious.
Okay.
I'll watch the door.
Okay.
Should we leave it to
Yeah, maybe leave it to
Yeah. For remote control. Okay, you guys go into the biolab except for the doctor. You get into the hazmat suits. You unlock the next door into what you see is the lower storage room containment area. You go out. You proceed onto this catwalk of a 2-story building or a 2-story room that proceeds below you. It is very cold in this room. You can tell there has been some sort of cryostasis leak in this room. And if you proceed, looking down, you see chambers, glassware, broken glass, and vines spilling out from inside a central containment chamber that seems to have broken open, and there's cryostasis mist spilling out of it. From this angle, looking down, you can't see what's in the cryostasis chamber, but you do see the vines pouring out of the broken side and in the direction of an enormous hole in the wall that seems to lead to that crater outside. This is the storage facility. What do you all want to do? You all have actions available to you at the top of this round.
I need a minute.
I don't know yet. So how well? I don't think we should burn anything yet.
You said it was at
I
least
could
dark
take
on
the drones to scan.
Sure, you could fly the drones down without
it
any.
was dark on the security cameras, but is it physically dark? Or
No, there's emergency lighting on. There's no cameras in this room.
If there's emergency lighting, then I could probably remote it and turn on the lights.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you can access that sort of system at this point. It's not that you can't see because you're at the wrong angle. You're essentially looking down at the top of the containment facility, and yeah, so you could fly your drones down to see what's down there. Send them down.
Yeah.
Anyone else? Other thoughts?
How stable does this catwalk seem?
I would say so the catwalk seems stable, but below there's like a staircase that is damaged from where the vines are, so you'd have to jump down to the floor into that cryo mist.
I don't really want to jump down, but I'm like, if we could position ourselves above the containment unit and just rain fire down.
You could do that. You could definitely fire onto these vines from up here. Yeah, absolutely.
That'll be the first one, and then I can swoop down the drones.
You want to swoop the drones down first?
Or no.
Well, we should have the drones definitely go first.
Yeah,
Drones go first. And we go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
What does the HUD actually do besides video feed?
So the HUD essentially gives you remote warnings that let you analyze terrain in your immediate area. It's like a heads-up display essentially that just shows up here to analyze what you're looking at. So it can give you warnings potentially if you're using it to scan for enemies or potential danger.
That's what the drones are for too. But they just scan it. We can
Just link them together.
Yeah,
Link them together.
Okay.
yeah, because we have a bond anyway, so
Yeah.
that should work out.
Okay. So you want to send down the drones to see what's going on down there? Okay. You send down a drone to begin scanning the area. Once you get down there, you can see you get a cryostasis warning on the drones. Your drones are equipped to deal with cold weather, but you do get a sense that it would be dangerous for a human to go down into the mist. Yeah. You make your way down, and as you descend low enough to see in through the side of the cryostasis chamber, you see something sort of weirdly familiar. Did you ever do in elementary school? Did you ever do one of those experiences where you suspended like an avocado seed on toothpicks in water?
Yep.
You see something eerily similar to that. You see an enormous seed about this big, like the size of a football, honestly, with a glowing iridescent amber pollen inside that is sitting at the heart of this cryostasis chamber, suspended perfectly in the middle, and all of the vines are spilling out of it. That's what you can see within the cryostasis chamber. Based on everything you know, this seems to be sending out like a high-level Kaisei signature at this point. You can tell between Dr. Karima's readings and your drones getting close to it, and just the faint, like shimmery, iridescent green Kaisei energy. It seems to be sending off a very strong signal. That's what you see down here. Do you want to?
Can I see what the levels are? Like how the levels are for our safety of the energy? Or
Yeah, that'd be more a Karima thing with her scanner, but it's up to you. What do you want to do?
Am I with you guys again?
You guys are on the same level. They haven't gone downstairs.
We're all on comms, so we
Yeah.
can tell you what's down there.
Okay. So I can use my scanner like this
pick up
round.
anything near?
Yeah, you can use your scanner to analyze.
Okay.
Let's go ahead and do an intelligence challenge with the scanner.
Yeah. And then scanners, another 4.
Our safety, so we don't get exposed.
Yeah, and then
Unless it has been suit block the energy, then it doesn't matter.
I'll probably
We kind of
use
cobbled them together.
my cautious trait.
Okay.
So I'm at 8, I'm at 9. Okay, at 9, and then pick a card.
9 minus 1 is an 8. Honestly, what's happening right now is the Kaisei levels are so high, it's hard to get them like calibrated to see distinct patterns.
Okay.
So the radiation level, well, not radiation, the Kaisei level is so high that it is like hard to get a handle on like specifics.
So it's dangerous.
Dang, so it's dangerous.
Yeah. What would you all like to do?
Protected with our suits, I guess.
I mean,
I hope we are.
but it's not like we can just leave.
Yeah, we already got exposed anyway. If it's not protected, so might as well. keep
So
going.
yeah, I'm like, we need to kill this seed.
Okay.
And he's actually gonna call Doc and be like, Doc, when you get down here, we need like all of the fire that we can get, and just pour it in on this
Send
big
in my
seed.
fire drone.
Okay. So you guys are.
Drones, the Molotovs, and then the big guns last.
Okay. So let's go ahead. So this is going to be a massive attack on these things. So it's going to be. Yours requires contact, I believe. Unless it's built into the jackhammer, correct?
Yeah. Essentially, we just coated the head of the jackhammer in napalm.
Sure. So you would need to be in melee with this. So you'd need to.
Jump on the seat.
So you want to get down
Oh,
there?
yeah.
Okay. So do you want to go down?
It says, I struggle to control my rage.
And I think this is an example of that. Okay, so you need to physically get down there. You guys are all being able to attack from a distance. The issue is that Jackhammer might take damage if you're throwing fire down on him while he's down
That's why
there.
he'll go last.
He's gonna go last.
That's why after all of us, and then he goes down.
Okay. So let's say.
With my I'll cover with the rifle down below after I throw my one.
Awesome. So you guys are going to make a coordination attack. So coordination challenge, and then you can add that bonus card on we gave you for the Molotov cocktail. You're going to make a coordination attack with your drones, and then we'll have you make a strength attack with your jackhammer plus your benefit. Okay, so let's.
Be in person, or I can do it remotely. Yeah, bring the big guy in.
Okay, let's go ahead and. Let's go ahead and run those attacks. So let's coordination challenges, everybody. We're going to do them all individually.
Would it be coordination too, or are you just by yourself?
You can assist one other person if you'd like.
Do I put in chips or no?
Yeah, you're doing a full coordination challenge, so start building up those bonuses.
Spotting an opening, like spotting a weakness and opening.
Yeah, absolutely.
Spotting an opening, plus 4.
This is going to be devastating. You guys are so prepared. You had so much time.
I mean,
There's so many aces. I've never drawn all 4 aces on the crisis clock. I cannot believe
especially
that.
3 in a row.
3 in a row is brutal.
Who shuffled this?
I did. I really shorthanded myself.
Use my bond with the jackhammer guy to.
Yeah. So so you can only assist or take an action.
I'm at
Oh,
12.
okay.
I'm at
I just give you a
12,
thumbs up.
okay.
Okay. All right.
Let's get ready. So hold that. Are you adding any cards?
What? Since I'll be using taser
I'll
cannon
add
after.
+2. Add 4.
Okay.
Since I'm using taser cannon after I throw, will I also include that or no?
Save the big guys.
That would be another attack. Okay. That's actually a 10 because it's a spade.
That's perfect. You want that.
Yeah, I want that. No,
Yeah.
I want that.
And did you add your 5 from it being the drone bonus because you modified them? Okay, great.
I'm at 23. If
Well,
I'm
that's
gonna add this
automatic.
card.
No.
Awesome.
So,
Okay, so what's your total?
Decisive. That's a
so this is 17.
17 plus your card.
Yes.
So you're at 27. 27. What do you at over there?
23.
23, including your card. What do you got over here, Cordell? Plus 20.
You would put your 7 out because that's the Molotov.
Oh yeah. Well, you can do both. So the Molotov cocktail happens automatically, but you can also use a Destiny card if you
Oh,
want.
yeah, I used this Destiny card.
Plus the Molotov.
So I'm at 30.
30.
Good as well, 'cause I don't know.
Yeah, you can do it.
Drones are, so I'm just like that.
Oh my gosh. Okay, everyone's so overpowered. Everyone's got all their cards. Now let's go ahead and draw chance cards for you 3. So where are you at? And then add or subtract the next chance card. Go ahead. 21. Minus 10, 11. Okay, so 11.
Oh my god, 37.
37.
Single Molotov.
Such a
It's actually new. It's getting Molotov.
minus
my-
3.
Minus, so what's your total?
What we say it was?
So this is 10,
So I think you were at 22.
and then whatever, how many that.
27.
27, so 20.
24. Okay, so you have 1 success that you can spend on a reward on the back. So you can see that willpower damage, which makes pretty natural sense here, but feel free to choose. You have 1 success. And then what was your total? Sorry, Mocha.
37.
37. That is a total of
That's massively already.
I mean, for a single Molotov.
15. That's wild. It was a well-placed Molotov. 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. You have 6 successes to spend with a total of 37. And then what was your total? 24 is a total of 1, 15, 20, 3 successes to spend. So spend your rewards. Look at the back of your sheet and tell me how you're spending those rewards.
I can just do 1 of each.
Yeah, and you can also spam willpower damage. This is worth saying. So
Should we discover to see what's
Discover.
the trait of the actual seed itself?
Yeah.
We did the person, but we should do the actual seed.
The actual seed? Yeah, I'm down. So, discover, so we can learn about the seed.
okay, you'll do a discover about the dream, and then where do you want to spend? What are you spending yours? Oh, let's go around. So where are you spending yours?
Do I just keep my other 5 points then?
You spend them however you want. So you spend them all now. So however you
So
want.
I have 5 other points I can spend?
Yes. And you can spam them all to willpower damage to like do as much damage to this thing as possible, or
I don't know. The more that we discover, can you like spam discover and then like, okay, how do we actually get the ultimate weakness is?
I have to start getting creative once you start going through the traits. But yes, you can keep learning more things about it.
12 traits.
He has a good relationship with his mom. He's technically a succulent.
What a Destiny card.
I know what I'm going to spend.
Okay, so you're going to replenish with yours?
I also want a Destiny card.
You're going to replenish with one of yours? What else
I
are you...
can take 3.
Is that how...
I had 6 points. I did 1 on Discover.
Yes, but you can only take 1. So if you see max 1 here, so you can only take max 1 Destiny card per success round.
Okay.
So 1 Destiny card,
1 Destiny card, 1 Discover, and then I can just use that spam.
the rest of the willpower damage.
Willpower.
So how much willpower damage did it have left? 2? 3?
Wait, where do I see that?
So it's
How many have you spent so far?
I spent
2 out of
You're
6?
losing willpower, so you're losing this.
No, you're damaging this guy.
I think I have 4 left to spend.
Okay, do you want to do 4 points of willpower damage to the creature? Okay, 4 points of willpower damage to the creature. Drones, what are you doing?
I'm going to do damage,
Okay, so 5 points of willpower damage.
foil.
I don't have any nemesis, so there's a system called nemesis points. I don't currently have any nemesis points,
I'm going to do heroic.
which means you gain a hero point, and you have 1 left. Discover. Okay, so we got 2 discovers, 5 points of willpower damage. So I would say with discover, you figure out that this is essentially it is a immature kaiju seed pod. So this would eventually grow out into a full-size kaiju spawn. That would be very dangerous. By removing, I would say the other thing you discover is by removing or destroying the seed, that is now impossible. So if you are able to fully damage the seed, which you have not, it is still fine. I would say also with doing all that damage, I'm going to say that you did 5 points of total willpower damage to it, and since you're using a couple discovers here, I'll tell you that it has 7 points of willpower left before it is fully eradicated. It started with 12. So jumping in there, that's what you know going in for your attack. Okay.
the big guns.
Send in the big guns. Okay, so let's go ahead and hit him.
All right, so
Yeah, for your next round.
so that's 17. I got 34
34 before you flip.
before I flip.
Do you want to add it? That's your destiny card, that's your bonus card and everything?
Destiny
Okay.
card. This is one of the fire cards you gave me.
Yep.
1 Destiny card. All of my things.
Okay. Yes.
And then
Go ahead.
34.
Oh! My face is melting. So much damage. Okay, so you had. Okay, so you did a total of 40. What? How much? 44. Okay. People at home, I'm dying. I'm dying. Okay, so that is a success factor of 1, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, and you got 40 what? 44. So a success factor of 7. Do you want to kill it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Eradicate it.
You spam all willpower damage just getting down there, and it's brutal. You're just jackhammering out the root at all of them. Each of them catch flame.
PTSD and like backstory.
Yes.
So I'm working that out right now.
You burn each one at the root. Each one sizzles and cauterizes and writhes up around you. They're whipping up, trying to grab onto you. You can get the sense that it would have attacked next round if you hadn't completely destroyed it. You destroy this thing. It's sizzling and hissing like you've thrown it onto a saucepan with oil, and it is dying around you. The seed pod now wilts in the middle. Do you want to destroy it or do you want to take it?
Oh, I would destroy it.
Take it.
What do you
I know
want?
you want to?
I need a sample.
I will defeat a kaiju without losing another squad mate. I am wiping this thing off the face of the planet.
You wipe it off. With all the heat, the cryostasis, as it burns around you, the cryostasis vapor is just dissipating. You don't have to worry about being chilled to death at all. You run in and you use your last point of willpower damage to jackhammer right into the heart of the seed. It explodes out from the inside.
Ooh, everywhere.
You hear over comms shrieking as something is panicking as, incidentally, by damaging the seed, you add a point to the chart, but it's only a 2, so you guys are fine. So you guys hear Scott Casey over comms being like, what the hell is going on down there? I'm seeing activity in the armory like crazy. Nothing's breaking out, but something's trying to get out of there. What are you guys all doing?
Get out.
Stomping.
Okay, as the action fade, you stomp. I would say as we're coming up to the end of our time for this adventure, you guys book it out of the armor or book it out of research. As you get out of research, do you want to call Scott Casey or do we want to end on a cliffhanger of you guys going to investigate the rest of the base? Cliffhanger.
Yeah.
Okay. As you guys, you say, Scott, we got this. We still got business down here. You turn in the direction of the armory as you see bodies beginning to wedge the door open. These bio-infected zombie humanoids pushing their way through. The door slams shut and crushes some of them, but they still begin crawling through, pulling themselves up on vines. Their heads are extending up and elongating into these flower heads as they begin charging in the direction of the research center. You guys all squat up, guns at the ready, with one last flamethrower at your disposal, the drone soaring overhead, sparking with energy, ready to take on these remaining creatures. That's where we're going to go ahead and end our session for today. Good job, team. You guys absolutely crushed it. Thank you guys so much. We're going to give you guys all goodie bags of some free Godzilla comics that we have available at our booth. You can also come visit us at our booth if you're here at PAX. We're at booth 12085. It's on the other side of the thank you, that's available on there. Also, you can come check us out at our Kickstarter. Please do back our Kickstarter. We're currently still taking funding. I'll go ahead and hold this up to stream. We're still taking funding. We're open through April 2nd. All of our stretch goals have been unlocked, and you should come check us out. Also, if you're at PAX and you back us at the $60 level or more, we'll throw in 4 free Godzilla comic books for you. So come check us out. Come say hi. Thank you so much for coming to play with us today. You guys were all fantastic. I'm going to come over. Thanks, everybody. Really great game. Absolutely fantastic. Stick around. Keep singing out at LandFest. They're going to be doing this charity stream, I believe, for the rest of the day. So thank you guys so much. Bye.